Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I am here to do a layout for you today. Let me tell you what it's for, not that. It's for Mad About mini paper pads. We do a hop each month and we use up our, mini paper pads. So today I have used some papers out of my Rosie Studios by Starlight paper pad. I actually love this collection. It's absolutely beautiful. So I've used 4 sheets out of that. And I used a sheet of, this is out of Cocoa Vanilla. And then it's just, I cut 2 bits of white. So I'm also going to do this in conjunction with May I Scraplift You. And I know it's going to be a person that's got quite a few followers, but I actually really loved what she did with this layout, and it's Shimelle Laine. I've been watching Shimelle for quite a few many years now, and on her Friday night lives or Monday night, for us in Australia it's Monday night and Friday nights, but Monday nights is really late, so of course I'm sound asleep. Shimelle will actually draw a sketch of how she thinks that it's going to go, and she may go off that sketch, but it's a rough sketch. So it kind of teaches you to, do sketches of your work as well. And then she has she calls a best of both worlds kit for the month, and she uses everything out of that. She gets all her stuff from scrapbook.com. Well, in Australia, that costs me a lot of money to order from them. So every now and then I just go with what I've got in my stash. So, but I quite often like to play along, not with her on the night, but later on. She did this layout not long ago, actually. It was definitely this year. And I loved it. It just stood out to me. It was something, yes, it's grid, but it's something that I could use more than one photo on. So I've actually picked out some photos of my daughter when she was doing taekwondo. And I'm always using a taekwondo paper, and you can only get one taekwondo paper. It's stuff for taekwondo and martial arts is so difficult to get. It's just unbelievable, especially here in Australia. Anyway, so I've probably not cut them big enough, but I've gone with the size that I thought. I went 3.5 by 3.5 for my squares, and then I cut my photos to 2.5 widthways and just over 3 lengthways, and then I just put a light white cardstock around it, and I've inked around all that in black. Okay, so on these 2 here, Shimelle has done stenciling. I do remember that. So I'm going to pick this one up, and I do have a stencil here. I'm going to start off with that big one. It's in black, so I'm just going to do it in black. I'm going to go really light there. I'm going to go a couple of, that'll do for that one. Let's get the other one down here. It's got to come up from, should have done it lengthways in the first place. Right, I might go down a bit. Go a bit harder there, and then go softer across, like so. So I went a bit darker. That didn't come out very well. Let's just stick those 2 in there, and then faded it out a little. Okay, so that's that. That's our 2 bits on stenciled. Right, I've picked out, I actually have the ephemera pack to the Rosie Studios by Starlight, and I've picked out some bits and pieces that I want to use. I've got some rhinestones. I've picked out a title. I know it's not karate that she's doing, so okay, everyone. But Karate Kid, you know, she loved Karate Kid. So I'm just going to call it Karate Kid, and I'm just going to put it like that across that. So we're just calling it Karate Kid, but she's not being Karate Kid. So I'm just going to take these photos off for now. But take those ones off, put that over there. And then we'll get these lined up. I've got double-sided tape on everything. But I truly, truly loved this layout. I thought something you could get more than one. What's going that way? More than one photo on, especially if they're not real close-up photos. Like I know I had a few of these taekwondo ones. Some of them I did want to actually, you know, cut people out of them. So that was kind of good. About that. Not really commenting about that. I'm going to try not to move that roller. Don't know if I'll be very successful. I'll try and eyeball the even amount there. I also didn't colour some people's faces. I should do that now before everyone gets too good a look. They're actually scraps of offcut. Stick that there. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Okay, so let's get the rest down. I'm a little bit late getting things done. I've normally got this layout for this hop done already. And sometimes I get into those kinds of situations. I think, what do I want to do? Like, I don't know what I want to do. I'll go in about there. I have been wanting to do this one for quite some time, so go to there, I'll get this one down. Now, just because you're doing a scrap lift of someone doesn't mean you have to have all of the same. I've got stickers on everything, I tell you. I don't even know if I put that down straight. It must be, but it's going to go that way. We'll come in about that. Stick that one down. Eyeball the distance roughly. Look at that. Probably not perfect, but hey, I'm not here to be perfect. Right, I didn't put double-sided tape on the backs of these. That was very clever of me, wasn't it? Oh. Not as cold here today as what, or the start of the day anyway. The last 2 mornings we've had -1 degree Celsius. And it's been white as white outside. Not snow, but just white frost. Today was nowhere near that. But I went to put the washing on the line. And oh my goodness, there is a breeze out there and it frees your fingers off. So I don't know if my washing's going to dry or snap freeze. One can only hope. Now, these photos, I noticed that on Shimelles, she goes slightly over. So I'll show you what I mean in a second when I can get my fingers to actually work. Yesterday was just, I had no idea what I was doing yesterday. I no sooner turned around, it was lunchtime. I no sooner turned around after that and it was tea time. Now, she's got it going off that square slightly. This one up here, she's got going off the top a bit. I probably got going off too much. So that one will go like that. She's got that one to the... Oh, I didn't put that one. Ooh, gee, that was smart. Oh, I tell ya, I'm just gonna... My desk needs cleaning. I'm gonna have to do that after this. I really am. Because I can't find anything. Right, now we'll do that one. Now, I'm not quite sure what the stencil was that Shimelle had used on that one. She went over a bit too. She didn't put that one in the middle. Actually, that one's not meant to be in the middle either. Do you think we can get it without ripping? Who says yes and who says no? I ripped it a little bit. But we can hide it like that. That one was more... I'm going to leave that one in the middle and that one's going over that way a bit. Right, and that one went down. Just a different way of putting your photos, really. So we're going to go down slightly and to the left. Okay, right, now, I found this. Your purpose is to shine your light as bright and as beautiful as only you can, and I want that down there and I want it on foam. Shimelle would call it Poppy-O's, but I don't have the little dots, so I can't call it Poppy-O's. We have quite a few Australian people get on the Friday Night Live. It's quite a good crew. We have our chit chat in the comments. Half the time it's not about scrapbooking. Shimelle had a laugh last month. She said, how do we get onto this subject? But she's easygoing like that. Nothing is, off limits and... yeah, she's a good one. We enjoy it. And I've actually... some of the Australian people are, I've got to also chat with more on Facebook, and I actually got to meet Jean. Jean came down to Tasmania and we got in touch and what was I going to put up there? Oh no, you got that. This is gone in the middle to a degree, so that's going to go down flat. Jean come down to Tasmania and I got to meet her and we got along like a house on fire and literally talked scrapbooking the whole time. It was great. Hi Jean. And Joanne, if you're there watching. I know Scrappy Rick and China Girl watched my video for... Where am I going to put this? On my 500 subscriber hop. Kind of want it to go across the wings a bit, so about there. Right there, go there. Gonna pop, and I know Kay watches and stuff as well, so hi to Kay as well. So yeah, it's good. And it's good when you can get onto something like that. You talk to the person who's actually doing the live, but at the same time, you can also chat within the comments. And I know there's quite a few of us. It's not just those guys, so... we have quite a few of us regulars that get on there. And at any time, if you're free, don't hesitate to get on and say hi to us all. I'll pop Shimelle's link in the description below, as well as the playlist for May I Scraplift You. So here in Australia, Friday nights is about 7 o'clock. Monday nights is about 10:30 at night. But to her, Friday nights is in the morning, and the Monday nights is just after lunch, I think, in the UK. Don't quote me, I could be wrong. Don't know where I got that from. Changed my mind on those ones. Right, now, this one I'm going on foam as well. That's at the top. That one I've just got, it says, you've got the magic in you. With hands. So it's a lot of kicking and punching. I'll go there like that. Now I've got a couple of sayings out. Where I'm going to pop them. So we've got one that goes across here, radiate happiness. I think there's another little something up there. You are loved. Actually, I might go that one over here. You're a star. And got that one down there. There is something up here, but I might find a sticker or something. And loving life. They may go there. Right, let's have a look at the stickers. Where are the ones for this? Right, so we've got that, that, and that. We've got meant to be. Let's go that there. Got a little go that in there. Go in that on the top. What else have I got here? one comes off. A little star. If I can get my... I broke so many nails yesterday. It's ridiculous. Can't get the stars to come off. I've got to get it off that way. No, that doesn't want to stick at all. There's no other stars on there, little. It's a little flower sticker. I found a little flower sticker. It's got there like that. Okay, so let's get these little sayings down. Then we know that that's where they're staying. Okay. Okay, get that one up there. I broke that nail right down into the corner. I don't know how they crack, and I think it's just from dry. The water's so harsh, and when you've got to wash your hands a lot when you're cooking, and because I've had Danina at home not well, so kind of being a bit more thing with hand washing. Right. Like that. That's so hard to pick these up. Last week I burnt myself. This week I've torn a nail right down. Right. That, I've got everything on now. Yes, right. Let's have a look here. Little heart, little purple heart. Let's go on the photo with that. I got some of these out, I just didn't know if I was going to use some of them or not. I don't know, I've got this little deal here, I just don't know if I want to go like that. Because in this photo, she's actually watching the lady that took them, that trained them. Excuse me, she just come off maternity leave, and she had her little baby there, and it was just starting to walk. They'd kind of watched her grow up from being a tiny little baby to walking around. Sorry, I just had a little bit of a cough then. If I can get that off. No. Sorry guys, just had to take a layer off. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to use and put on there, otherwise I'll just keep adding and adding and adding. We can, I don't know if we can find something little for up there. Let me go on this one. A couple of little, they're not going to stand out though, are they? Little stars. One with purple. Okay. Oh, I'll go down in here. There we go. Put that's it for stickers. Let's go on with our rhinestones. Pretty sure, I don't know if these are the same colour or not. We'll just go with it. So we've got, they're not very big, but they'll do for up here. I think we had some there. Let's just go with, I'll just do my own little thing, I think. Go down like that. Put in there. Go with some little cluster over here. That's that one finished. So we want to go about there. Just go down like this on this one. And we'll go on that one. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I don't know if we had one down on here, but let's just go. I'd rather just go on too much, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. So we've got something on there, we've got that there. And we'll just go. Lose another one. Like that on that one, and we're done. That is our layout done. So, there you go everyone. This is my layout for, I'll give you a bit of a close-up so you can see some of those diamantes. See what I've done. Okay, get it back into screenshot for you. Okay. Now, if you think you might like to have a go, by all means, please press pause, take a screenshot, and have a go. I've just found my diamante. Of course, it doesn't want to go back on. At the same time, if you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I will have everyone linked down below in the description box for Mad About Mini Paper Pads Hop. May I Scraplift, may I Scraplift you playlist, as well as Shimelles details, to go and check her out and see, you know, if there's something on there that you might like. You can make it as complicated or not as complicated, entirely up to you. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And please remember that it doesn't cost to subscribe, like or comment to anyone in the list or myself. Thank you everyone. I will see you next time. Bye for now.